Hi guys, this is Lorelai from Lorelai's Healing Shack, and today is day number 21 of my 30 days to self-love challenge. If you watched my previous videos, you know how my progress was going. Everything was going great. I was feeling better about myself. I was just seeing all of my positive qualities and I'll start having goals and dreams and kind of going forward in life, and a lot of good things happened. If you can hear my voice, I've been a bit sick for the last week, and I've been feeling kind of down. But it's not bad. It's not bad. This is actually part of the process. See, once you start working on yourself and trying to be good to yourself and seeing good qualities in yourself, if you've never done that before, if you had a lot of negative thoughts about yourself and negative patterns in your brain, at some point when you pretend that everything is great and positive, the whole positive thinking philosophy, at the beginning it's pretending. Like you're doing a lot of things that are supposed to become a habit. But at the beginning it is pretending because you don't believe that fully yet. So in any kind of process, whether it's 30 days to self-love challenge or it's a workshop or you go to therapy, there comes a point when all the negative patterns that you have about yourself come up to the surface. They come up to the surface because you need to look at them. You need to open that book, you need to look at them and see what it is that's standing in your way to your happiness, to your true power, to feeling great about yourself, to feeling great about yourself in your heart, not just in your head. The head, yes, the head can be trained, but whatever you tell yourself, if you don't feel it in your heart, it's not going to become true to you. So the fact that I started feeling a bit down in the last week was a good thing, because a lot of things came up for me. The way universe works, it brings you situations as well that are gonna make you look at yourself and reevaluate what your thought patterns are. So situations like that happened to me, and they resulted in a lot of thinking. They resulted in my mood dropping, and dropping of the mood, your emotions are always an indicator of something being wrong in your head, in your mind, in your thoughts. So when my mood dropped, I started thinking what it is that is standing in my way. What kind of patterns do I still have that I need to reframe, that I need to change, that I need to throw out into the garbage and create new patterns. With the help of very good friends, because you always need help. Sometimes we think that we are like God, we don't need anybody else, we can just do everything by ourselves. But it's not true. We need other people to be our mirrors. Sometimes even talking to other people about how we feel about our problems helps us see our own solutions. So we need that second person to talk to, whether it's a friend or a therapist or a co-worker, it doesn't matter. But we need that audience so that we can actually hear ourselves clearly and get our own answers. Because it's not about getting answers from somebody else. If you get an answer from someone else, it's not true to you. This is something that somebody else thinks. So you need to find your own answers, and when you find your own answers and you feel them and you reframe them truly in yourself, this is when the real change happens. So that has been my week. A lot of changes happened, a lot of negative patterns that I didn't think I still had came up for me, and I was able to spend some time with myself, talking through with my friends, and reframe them and change them. So from that moment, all the affirmations that I say about myself, all the good things that I say about myself, those things that I write in my diary every day, they sound true to me. They're not just empty words. I actually believe in myself more after throwing out all the garbage that I had in my head since I was a kid, that was stopping me on the way to being actually happy and truly loving myself. So this week, day 21, I just want to clarify that to you and remind you that whenever you go on a self-exploration journey, things come up. For a couple of weeks, you feel great, you feel better, and then there comes a point when something floats to the surface, and you may feel worse for a bit, but this is for your own benefit, because you cannot become truly yourself. You cannot grow if you have old patterns of thinking in your head, if you have old beliefs about yourself in your head. So if you do hit a slump while doing a challenge or workshop or therapy, just remember that this is for your own benefit. We hide things under the surface for years and years and years. It's for our own protection, because when we're children, we don't know how to deal with those things. But as we grow up, we become stronger, and there comes a time when we work on ourselves that we need to look at those things and we need to deal with them, and we're strong enough to deal with them. So this is actually a blessing in disguise. When your emotions drop, when you start feeling bad, ask yourself question, what is this about? What is this about? What thoughts come to mind? Even take a journal and write your thoughts and read them back to yourself, read them to a friend, and see what words are you repeating to yourself? What is it that you're telling yourself from your subconsciousness? And those are the patterns that need to be changed. And the change comes with awareness. Once you're aware of something, the change is imminent. So, dear friends, dear YouTube audience, dear clients, dear students, just remember that self-exploration journey, it's not always happy and fairy tales and butterflies. There comes a time when we need to actually work on our patterns, on our negative beliefs, and we need to change them. So when you notice your emotions, that's your indicator. Just remember that and push on, because if you have a slump, it doesn't mean that it's going to last forever. This is your opportunity to change something. So that has been my week, and I hope that you're going to follow my journey in the next 7 days, 10 days. So I have another week and a little bit to do of my 30 days self-to-love challenge. So follow my journey, and I hope you got some information for yourself out of this video. Check out my website, LorelaiIDali.com. There's some tools over there that may help you deal with your own negative patterns, or your own emotions, and when things come up for you, you can find some answers there. And subscribe to my YouTube channel, watch my videos, follow my journey. I'll talk to you in another 7 days.